to compete at the first ever XENOM competition in Dallas. XENOM is the decathlon of fitness. It's a CrossFit-esque competition where they're taking 10 events, and kind of like the Olympic decathlon, they're going to use these 10 events across a variety of different areas: strength, gymnastics, speed, endurance, to test your fitness and really give assign an EPI ranking of what is your overall fitness ability. And so we're competing, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna see what it's all about, and we're excited. So we got a lot of food coming with us to XENOM, because we got 5 events, y'all. 5 events on Saturday and 5 events on Sunday. So we gotta have lots of carbs and lots of food to get us ready for competition. So this is my bag of carbs. We got some rice cakes, some Rice Krispie treats, bananas, Drizzlicious for a little sweet treat. This is a half right here. And then some dried pineapple. These are pretty much the only supplements I ever mess with, y'all, and the only ones you ever need. Got some creatine to take in the mornings, and then some BP1 G1M Sport, maybe right after events to get a little refuel going after burning a lot of carbs in some of these fitness events. Then XENOM has literally microwaves provided for the athletes, because there's going to be so many CrossFit athletes there that all want to bring their own food. So we're going to bring some meal preps. We've got the OG chicken, rice, and broccoli that has never failed. And then probably for the evenings after competing, some pasta, some buffalo chicken, mac and cheese to really refuel for the next day. And then we got some protein shakes, of course. Can't miss those. Lots of gear too, because we got a bunch of different events all the way from lifting to gymnastics to running. So we've got the knee sleeves, we got the belt, 2 pairs of shoes, some bands, foam roller and mat for some stretching and recovery, and 2 pairs of pull-up grips, another pair of shoes, tripod for more filming,
and clothes.
And lots of clothes. I probably overpacked. I've got like 4 outfits per day, lots of outfit changes, because we're gonna be sweaty and stinky. So otherwise, let's get on the road. All right, we finally made it on the road. It took an hour and a half longer than we thought. As you can see, we're very packed, even though it's a 2-night trip, because we have a 5-month-old in the car. That's a struggle, but we made it. We're on the way. People watching this, not from Texas, do not know about Buc-ee's. Y'all, it's competition day. We're here. Just had to capture the craziness of traveling with a newborn. Keep in mind, y'all, 2 nights, 2-night trip, but we just don't know what we're doing, so we're figuring it out. But we're here. XENOM's right over there. We're gonna go check it out, get warmed up, and get ready to hit a 1-rep max snatch. So event 1 was a 1-rep max snatch. Originally, I think this event was supposed to be 9 minutes of as many attempts as you wanted, which is plenty of time to take your time and snatch. But I think they were short on judges this weekend, so they changed it to where you only had a 90-second window to make your attempts.
because you're taking turns with the platform next to you, so the judge could watch back and forth. So went from having 9 minutes of attempts to 2 90-second attempts, which was very different. But I knew I wanted to get 200 pounds today. That was what I got in training, and I wanted to see if I could get that under the belt and then make an attempt at a PR. Everything's in kilograms. So you're doing rapid math out there to try and figure out, okay, this is 90 kilograms, 95, 100. But I came out with 155 on the bar, got it pretty easily, 185, which would have been tough for me a couple months ago, but that felt really smooth, really good today. And it was only 90 seconds, so I had a buzzer beater attempt at 205. Finished that first block pretty excited. And then I basically had another 90 seconds to try a new attempt. And I already hit 205, which was above my goal. So we just full sent it and went for 225, which for me was a huge milestone that I've been wanting to hit for a while. And had a lot of adrenaline, was feeling really good. So we just threw it on the bar, missed the first attempt, nailed the second attempt. It was a little sketchy, but we got it up and we're feeling good. After that, event 2 and 3 went back to back, and that was a little rough. Event 2 was one I was nervous about. It was AMRAP for 8 minutes of 2 wall walks into 1 rope climb, and you added 2 wall walks every time, added 1 rope climb every time. I did well, despite the fact that I had a no rep wall walk and a no rep rope climb at the beginning, which was brutal. Got all the way up to the top of the rope, touched the wrong part of the rig, and had to come down and do another rep. But that's how it goes. We stayed locked in and kept moving. And I got all the way through 10 wall walks and buzzer beater the last rope climb, which was better than I thought I would do, so I was excited. Then you had 3 minutes break in between where you had to recover, catch your breath. It took me like 2 minutes just to recover, catch my breath, and then lock in and knock out 1 minute of max calorie echo. I've done before, my best ever on that test is 54 calories. So I had that in my head, but being a little fatigued coming off of the rope climbs, I was still catching my breath before the bike started. But we repped out 48 calories. It hurt so bad. I haven't hurt that bad after a workout in a really long time. But we got it done. That was really rough. Like I said, have not hurt that bad in a long time. But knew the Echo bike would be one I could come in and do really good at, so I was excited about that. And we gave it everything we had. We certainly emptied the tank. So we got about an hour. We're wolfing down some carbs, some bananas and oatmeal, and hanging out with the fam for a little bit, and then we're going back in for 2 more events. We've got barbell cycling and then endurance. We just wrapped up day 1. So we finished off with barbell cycling event 4, which is a 5-minute AMRAP, 12 deadlifts, 9 front squats, 6 push jerks, 3 thrusters at 135. My goal was 3 rounds. We got 3 rounds. We had a little bit of time to knock out some deadlifts, but that one was okay. Honestly, was still really tired. My shoulders were super fatigued from the wall walks, so I felt it on that one. But we got it done, got a decent score. The last one I was excited about, it was 2K ski, 3K run, and I love to run. So we paced that one super well. We hit a 2 flat pace on the ski erg, and then we just torched the run, absolutely just ripped it. So that felt good. A few people beat me on that one, but we finished with the time right under 22 minutes. So that was awesome. So we're currently in 4th place. That is blowing my mind. Did not expect to be top 5 by the end of day 1. So this puts a whole new perspective on day 2, y'all. We got to get after it. Be some good workouts for me tomorrow, some that won't be so good. So we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna have some fun and get after it. We're feeling good because that's our parking spot today. Literally could not be closer. We're feeling good about today. We're in second place. We're gonna go make it happen. We're back at the Ford Center, XENOM day 2. Let's go make something happen today. Let's go make something happen today. I'm the Burger King. I'm the Burger King. We did it. We got an event win. A few more heats to go, but I think that one's a lot. 45 burpees. Let me fire it up with some more, baby. That'd be awesome. But I'm gassed. My chest hurts. They were hand release burpees. It's nasty. So we're gonna rest up. We got an hour till squat cleans.
Not good?
Actually, good. I put up a really solid score. I got to the last bar. So far, they've only had one person get one rep on the last bar. So I went to tie the leader. I folded into a little ball. I was so tired. I'm not good at squat cleans. But one more event to go. It's all the marbles. Okay, we are officially home. We made it back from Dallas. Wrapping up the XENOM weekend. So event 7 was the Air Rhino deadlift, 5 rep max. So Rogue came out with a new machine recently called the Air Rhino. It's kind of like a mix between a weightlifting movement and a resistance machine. It was very interesting, kind of controversial. Some people loved it. Some people said it was a little silly, but it was interesting. And I think I went about this one the wrong way. I did not get a super great score here because there's no tension on the bar at the top of the rep or on the way down. So it's really all about how much force you can generate as you're pulling into the ground. Kind of like testing with like a force plate or something of that nature, like what they'd use in college athletics. But my score was about 1,800 pounds across 5 reps, which is average about 360 pounds a rep. The top guys were getting over 2,000 pounds. So I felt like I could have used a little better technique to maximize on that one, but it was still fun and just a cool event.
You did it twice, so you got 18 once.
Yeah, you got 2 tries. The second time I still didn't do any better. I was trying to treat it like a touch and go rep, but the guys who got better scores were treating them like singles. And then event 8 was where we showed out on burpees. We won the heat, which was really awesome. We got 45 burpees in the last 2 minutes of the workout to win the heat. So that was really awesome. We finished the weekend with 2 event wins, which was the Max Cal Echo Bike and the burpees at the end of the round. So that was pretty cool. It's always awesome to get a couple event wins and kind of build some confidence there. And it's very clear that I'm good at the machines, but not super great at the gymnastics or the heavy barbells, which showed up on the last 2 events. Event 9 was a heavy barbell clean ladder, starting from 80 kilograms and then adding weight every set until you got to 130 kilograms, which is about 280 pounds. First bar is 185 pounds. You're adding about 20 pounds each time. This one went okay. My plan was to get to the last barbell, and we did that. We got to the last bar about 30 seconds, which was awesome. I failed spectacularly and fell on my butt, but honestly felt pretty decent. I pretty much power cleaned every single rep because I'm not good at squat cleans. Been working on those a lot, but it's always fun, especially because all the barbells were literally brand new out of the package, brand new Olympic competition weights, which is super cool. And then last event was very gymnastics heavy. It was 8-minute AMRAP, handstand push-ups, chest bar pull-ups, and lunges. The chest bar pull-ups and lunges were honestly a piece of cake, but I totally blew up on the handstand push-ups and just fell apart. Also caught the worst quad cramp of my life because very underrated part of a competition weekend is 10 events across 2 days was a lot. So body was really beat up, was catching some bad cramps, and did not get super many rounds on there. So I kind of got exposed on the 2 gymnastics workouts today. That dropped my spot pretty low from where we came into the day 2. But overall, it was a great success. We finished 8th place overall in the RX division, men's individual. 1st place overall in my age group for RX, which is pretty exciting. And then we got the 2 event wins on the weekend. So those are some big wins, things to celebrate. Got some ideas of things to keep working on, but otherwise, it was an awesome weekend. Shout out to Vessel Training Co. I've been wearing their stuff all weekend. Vessel Training Co. is an awesome brand that represents using our bodies as vessels for the Holy Spirit. It's based off of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19, talking about how our bodies are vessels for the Holy Spirit. And like, hey, competitions are fun. Ultimately, the reason why we train is because it brings glory to God. He invented and created our bodies. It's a masterful design. All weekend you're seeing people push the absolute limits of His creation and test it and grow it and make it stronger. And I think that's the coolest thing. It's super honoring to God to train, to take care of your body well, and to steward your body really well, just like we steward our finances and our time. And so Vessel Training Co. Is a brand that I partner with as an ambassador because that's a mission that I'm all about and passionate about, and that's what they do and represent with their clothing. So check them out. Use my code and get a little discount on some Vessel Training Co. Otherwise, that's a wrap on XENOM. My closing thoughts as far as the competition. Overall, it was a fantastic experience. Definitely some logistical things that I would do differently, we had some events that were pretty close back to back. That was a little rough. And I know they had to pivot a little bit on not having as many judges available and stuff like that. I wish I had brought different food. I was just basically eating a lot of like small carb snacks in between events. So a bigger breakfast with some fruit and some toast and maybe some eggs and potatoes and stuff would have been a better way to start off the day. But hey, you live and you learn. There just was literally not enough time between events to eat any sort of meal. So it was like rice cake, banana, anything you could think of. Overall, Xenom was a blast. It's a really interesting, and I think it has a lot of potential in the CrossFit space because they've standardized these 10 events. And so I think it's really cool to be used in affiliates or other gyms as ways of having benchmark workouts that you can test over and over and see how you're improving. It really was a wide range of events, everywhere from strength to gymnastics fatigue to gymnastic skill to straight cardio to straight engine building, stuff like that. So fun workouts to try out. I'm excited to see what they do in this space with their next upcoming competition, which is in London. But otherwise, that's a wrap on Xenom 2026. Make sure you like and subscribe, drop a follow. I'm going to be posting more videos in the future. So follow along as I train to make it to the CrossFit Games one day, Lord willing. That's the plan. So follow along as I train hard, eat well, and keep working hard in some of these competitions and get as good as we can at this CrossFit thing. So that's all I got. See you guys next time.